FreeMassMedia.com is a local news and entertainment media team. FreeMassMedia.com supports free speech media outlets like Unregular Radio, The THC Show, KOP Productions, and more. Check out FreeMassMedia.com for exclusive videos, interviews, and blogs, and connect with Boston's best indie media outlets. FreeMassMedia.com is an official sponsor of The THC Show on UnregularRadio.com.
You're listening to Two Hotheads on Cannabis with your hosts, Mike Can and Heather Mack on UnregularRadio.com.
On the Two Hotheads on Cannabis show.
Just in time.
Too happy
I'm
on
out of
Cannabis.
breath. I was just like grooving with some girls outside that were getting down. We were making a little rap song.
Oh my
I have
God.
2 new fans.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
You're killing it all the time, girl.
Solo sex.
Yeah.
2 X's.
Oh, and they just
You
got
know.
me. They got a photo of me solo sexed with my hair.
Oh, what?
And it came out good. I saw it. And
Wait, you got solo sex?
We'll be posting
That
that.
wasn't
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. No, I was just trying to like learn how to pose for pictures with the lovely Sarah Sparks right here, and she's just like posing me and like, stick your boobs out. So those pictures, they all come from her. I'm but the canvas on which the artist paints.
Yes. And we also have this big thing that we're doing in the studio right now for the big dog in the studio. What's his name?
Mike Newman.
No. You must be talking about somebody else.
Mike Nooms.
We got something that we're bringing out for Newman right now.
What? What?
And we're filling it up. We don't know if he's going to make it through the show.
You know me. You can't interrupt me while I'm doing this.
Yeah,
we're off the air, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, well,
what is that?
Newman, you have a big surprise. We're going to give you a big gift today.
What is it? I can't believe it.
It's it's a box. It's a box. It's in a box, and it's a
crafted box.
It's a nicely crafted box. Yeah.
What's in it?
What do you think's in it? What do you think's in it, Newman?
I think it's something good.
Yeah, it is something good. What is it though, Newman?
I bet it's something to do with THC.
You think so?
I think so. I know you.
You would be correct. We're actually filling it up with THC right now.
Is that a vape? Is that a vape?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's a vape?
That's a gift that we're giving to you. And we got
We're doing this. Wild applause.
We're going to be talking to someone from this company called Vapor Brothers, who brought this in for us.
Vapor Brothers?
And
Really?
Vapor Brothers has given us this vaporizer to give to Newman
That's
for all
going
his good
home with
work
me?
on
That's going
the
home with me?
Yes,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
You're getting that.
Thank you.
That's for you.
That's for his
awesome.
eternal love and support.
That's awesome.
Right there.
And we're gonna have yeah.
So
yeah.
he's gonna be actually forced. He's gonna be. We have a gas mask for him, and we're gonna keep it on constant supply.
Yeah. We don't know if Newman's gonna make it.
We can blame the.
What are the odds that Newman won't make
Yeah,
it?
we're gonna try and do the first marijuana overdose in recorded history.
To our
It's gonna
producer.
happen here today.
Thank you, Vapor Brothers.
Heather, whose
Mike
side are you on?
Newman.
617-606-4122 if you want to place odds on whether Newman's going to make it through this Vapor Brothers test.
Oh, but can we talk about, let's talk about this vaporizer and let's talk about what this represents, what's going on right now with free mass media and magical vaporizers.
Yeah,
Should we discuss
freemassmedia.com. We're going to actually give one away to one of our listeners. So this is Newman's getting one, and one of you
I'm a
people out
listener.
there is
I'm a
getting.
listener.
You're getting yours right now, Newman.
got yours.
You're the number one listener producer behind the board.
So
Basically, freemassmedia.com. You can go on their website. You can sign up to win this vaporizer right now. Put in your email on their website. You win the vaporizer. Is there a special link on there directly, or does it just show up?
There's a link
there's
at
a
the
special
bottom.
link.
Nikki's here. Go ahead, Nikki.
The bottom right or the top right, there's a Vapor Brothers contest link, and sign up and tell us why you want to vape or what you think about Vapor Brothers or your experiences in the past, and we'll talk about it on the air.
And basically, we got like 15, I think, was it already
We've
submitted?
got 15 submissions already. and
So how many are we going to get? Well, if we get 100,
Will
if we
we
get
take
200,
musical submissions?
you 1 out of 100 is going to win that, and we're going to give it away live on the air of this show.
You want to try a new vaporizer?
Yeah, Newman's going to try the vaporizer, but
Does a
we're
bear-
going to give away this same
Does a
vaporizer
bear smoke in the woods?
that you see Newman taking hits out of on our Facebook page. We'll be giving it away.
Let me do this on mic. Ready?
We'll be giving this thing away on January 28th.
Wait.
Oh, Newman's trying it. Go ahead, Newman. How is it, Newman?
The first exhale was good.
Newman likes it. All right. So this thing that Newman likes, we'll be giving away January 28th live on the show. So you know someone's going to win it.
I'm
Was
gonna
that 28?
die.
So go to freemassmedia.com
Hey, all
and
of
sign
my
up for it.
friends, go on to freemassmedia.com and win this vaporizer. Would that be
Newman,
cheating?
what do you think? Is it worth it?
Oh, it's awesome.
It's very simple.
We're gonna have pictures of this on the site, right?
Yeah.
On the Facebook
Oh, yeah.
page. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got to see this. It's awesome.
I think
Thank you again.
I think I might be
welcome,
making a trip to Malden more often.
You would never go to Malden. I know
Well,
you.
for that thing, I would.
Oh, all right.
Look at it.
Everyone try it
tasty.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. And it glows, too. It's a raver's fantasy.
It glows in the dark. That thing is nice. I got to admit. Thank
Really
you,
nice.
Vapor Brothers.
I'm
We-
gonna
Thank you
be
so
glowing
much.
in a second.
yeah.
Yeah, once
He's
again,
going to be
place-
comatose. Somebody get some
Yeah.
brownies.
Yeah,
So,
that's a
Mike, why don't you put the show off the
downward
air, huh?
Yep, this
Newman,
is,
are we
this is
live?
Newman's
Are we
last
live,
show.
Newman?
I think so.
The question you're supposed to never ask, but
Yeah.
we'll ask it today.
Yeah.
Because Newman's, I don't know if he's going to make it.
Incapacitated.
That stuff's pretty strong.
It's nice to know you're rooting for me.
Oh, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I know.
So we can steal
So
it.
So actually, we're going to talk about Vermin Supreme too. We're going to look up some video. Maybe we should go to some music first and then come back and talk
Yeah.
more about Vermin Supreme.
Well, we need also Mike.
Let's see if Newman can make it.
Yeah, he needs.
How
to
do you play the
continue
music again?
stretch.
Yeah, Newman, put all the music and then you
Lock it.
get more of the vaporizer.
All right. Eminem coming up. Must be the ganja and something else too. We'll be back.
Radio Unleashed on regularradio.com.
Two hotheads on cannabis with Mike Can and Heather Mack on unregularradio.com.
We're back live on Two Hotheads on Cannabis on Unregular
Sure
Radio.
are.
Yes, we are. Me, Mike, and Heather.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. And on the phone, we have the guy that might have messed up our show today, right? Because what's going on? Newman's doing something. What's he doing?
I think we have.
I think I got him.
Did we forget?
Do we
Did
have
you
it?
just hang up on me?
I don't know.
Oh, we might have hung up on him. See, Newman's having issues because we got this big vaporizer and this
Oh, yeah.
from Vapor
You
Brothers.
know what's gonna happen, didn't you?
And on the phone, we're supposed to have Bob from Vapor Brothers to explain how to use this thing, but I don't know if Newman has the call. Newman, did you hang up on him?
Maybe this is him.
Maybe that was him calling in.
All right.
Hello, THC show.
Two hotheads.
Hello?
Hey, is this Bob?
No, this is Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, Jerry. See,
Hey, Jimmy.
See, we're having
What's up,
issues.
Hi.
You really
What's
did
up?
to me.
So I just wanted to know if you guys accept like music.
We do.
Musical. Wait. Oh, music for the show or a musical rendition of "Why You Deserve a Vapor Brothers Vaporizer"?
I mean, I could do that too.
Can you
but-
do it right now?
No.
Right now? I'll help you
Okay,
out.
so
Why don't you help him out?
Well, I'll do backing vocals. I want him to.
Do you
start.
want to, Jimmy? Do you want to work on this with her? Is it Jerry or Jimmy? What was-
Jimmy, our new friend Jimmy.
that's Jimmy. But, I mean, I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to give you guys a song to play.
Oh, okay. Well, where can they send it, Newman?
I made it.
Oh,
you
do
made
we
it
have it
in.
yet? Do we have the song in the Unregular Radio Network? Do you know if it's in
I
there?
don't-
No, I don't think you guys have it. I sent it to you guys in the
What kind of music is it?
your
Can you sing?
music submission.
We want a sample. We're live on the
Okay.
air. Also.
Why don't you?
Oh, you want a sample? It's a
Yeah.
dubstep beat.
Oh,
fine.
nice!
Go,
now
go.
you're talking. We can.
But it's not like shitty. It's not like shitty dubstep. It's like
Oh,
good
there's
dubstep.
plenty of that.
Like dubstep that you can vibe to.
I like vibing. All right, well you can send your music to Mr. Newman over here, who's currently
All right,
trying
well.
to get the Vapor Brothers guy. Oh, were you gonna make a plea as to why you deserve a Vapor Brothers vaporizer? Because we're giving that away in 2 weeks, so we can get your number, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I'll take a vaporizer.
You gotta convince us, Jimmy. All right, well, we'll listen to your music and stuff. Here, send it to Mike Newman. What's your info?
All right. Well, the song name is No Way Back.
How do I do this? On Facebook, maybe?
Yeah. Tell him to send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah,
Look up
Yeah.
Mike Newman on Facebook or Mike Can.
Or just the two
Or
hotheads
Heather
on
Mack.
cannabis. Yeah,
Yeah.
the two
Or
hotheads
two
on
hot-
cannabis.
yeah, a group.
Group on
Wait, there's too many
Facebook.
people talking.
Yeah, I know it happens a lot here. But
It's almost like we smoke during the show.
no, shut up, guys. So listen, Jimmy, you're gonna call. You're gonna leave your information on our Two Hotheads on Cannabis Facebook group page. Okay, so you send us a link. Is it on SoundCloud or something like that? You can just send it to us, and we will listen to it, and we'll probably be playing it next week.
Oh, I posted it on the Unregular Radio Facebook page.
No, you got to send it right to
Two Hotheads on Cannabis.
Two Hotheads on Cannabis. We're them.
That's where we are.
They're you.
Hotheads.
Yep.
Hotheads. H-O-T. Yep.
Okay.
Hot. Yes.
Hotheads.
Yes, we're really.
We're hot-headed.
Oh, Hotheads.
Hothead.
Yeah.
I'm a little high too. So.
Yeah. Do you understand the show that you called in new? It's we're hotheads.
Yeah. No, we're on.
But we've been too happy until you called in. No, thank you for calling in, dude. Thank you.
What was that? All right. Well, we support you.
We will check out your music. Two Hotheads on Cannabis on Facebook. Nice talking to you. Thank you for calling. Call again. Listen.
My name is Infinite.
Oh.
All right.
Hip hop producer, beat maker. Putting it out there.
Should listen to my band, Solo Sex, 2 X's, killing the competition. All right, we'll talk to you soon, Jimmy.
Let's hear it for that phone call. Ooh.
All right, let's try and call the other guy.
Let's try to call the guy that Newman hung up on because he's too baked on his vaporizer.
Falling asleep.
This is Robert. Please leave a message.
Well, Bob, we want to thank Bob from Vapor Brothers.
When you finish recording, you may
can we hang up on that phone call, please? We had Bob from Vapor Brothers on. We'll probably maybe hear from him later, but basically the deal is Bob gave us this Vapor Brother contraption, this vaporizer for Newman. It's beautiful. You can get them at vaporwarehouse.com. We're going to be giving another one away to our listeners on January 28th. Sign up at freemassmedia.com. Put your email in there. Click on the link, and you're in the running for this beautiful vaporizer.
And now we're going to talk about Vermin Supreme, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was our regularly scheduled programming. But,
we have the whole clip. This clip on C-SPAN, and not just C-SPAN, but this is where it originally aired. And if you go on YouTube and just put in Vermin Supreme, you'll see a couple videos that come up of this C-SPAN clip. One of them is from Mox News, and basically it's got 850,000 views in like 4 days. The other ones have a similar amount. It's gone crazy viral. This is a guy that probably only had 30,000 views on YouTube on any video before.
We've got another phone call coming in. Would you like to talk to him?
No, we're going to play Vermin Supreme.
No, wait. What if it's the guy? What if it's the guy that we hung up on?
What if it is?
Come on, this is fun.
All right. All right.
Hello,
Heather
THC
changed my
show.
mind. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, it's him.
Is this Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Hello? Hi, yes, this is Bob.
Hi, Bob.
How are you guys?
We're having one of those shows, Bob.
Yeah.
One of those shows?
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
It's because
I'm
you.
having one of those days.
I hung up on you because of your
then
vaporizer.
You gotta curl up with a nice vaporizer and a book, then, Bob. If you're having a rough day.
Yes, shortly I will.
Nice. So can you tell us a little bit about the Vapor Brothers vaporizer that we have now featured in our common space with Mr. Newman?
Sure, yeah. For one thing, ours is the first box and whip-style vaporizer. We started in 1999, and our company's focus is on health and having the unit be as clean as possible for the user. Everything in our unit is medical grade. We do very extensive testing on our products to make sure that you're not getting any off-gassing or any unwanted toxins off of the unit itself.
Do you take applications for new testers?
What's that again?
Nice.
Do you take applications for new vaporizer testers? Because if you ever need one,
we have a very long waiting line on that list.
I think we're on that list. I think Newman's on that list now.
Yeah, Newman. Well,
I just took my spot.
Yeah, Newman.
But it's an aromatherapy a device, smokeless device too, for those who wish to get off the whole tobacco smoke thing. Anything else you'd like to know? It's a really good machine.
Yeah, you can see that. We're experiencing it right now.
Warranty too.
Yeah.
We appreciate your product quite a lot. And are we able to buy this beautiful device in local stores, or is this a...
Yes. You can actually go to our website at www.vaporbrothers.com, and that's Vapor Brothers with an S at the end. Mm-hmm. And you can actually go through our website and buy it through the website. Or we also have our an affiliated online or authorized online retailer, which is Vapor Warehouse, and you can go there at www.vaporwarehouse.com. So either vapourbrothers.com or vaporwarehouse.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Yes. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in, Bob. And thanks for getting Newman messed up on those herbs. But they're clean, and it's clean, and it's.
I hope your day goes better.
Oh, yes.
It will. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Wow, what a show we're having, and because of VaporBrothers.com, this this is hilarious. Newman,
What?
it's time for you to try out the Vapor Brothers again.
Again?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
Oh, definitely.
All right, let me see.
All right.
All right, somebody equip me.
And while you're trying that out, so hook that up for Newman. Hook it up for Newman. And while we're doing that, we're gonna make Newman do work too.
You want me to play
We're
this?
gonna play the Vermin Supreme.
Yeah.
Basically, Vermin Supreme was on C-SPAN. This is the clip that went all over Fox News, all the talk radio stations. Everyone's talking about it. We're gonna listen to it. It's about 5 minutes long. Vermin Supreme. These are the debate questions that people asked him. I love these debate questions. I love the people that asked him the questions. Go. Let's hear it.
And an opening 2 minutes to Mr. Vermin Supreme.
Thank you. Gingivitis has been eroding the gum line of this great nation long enough and must be stopped. For too long, this country has been suffering a great moral and oral decay in spirit and in incisors. A country's future depends on its ability to bite back. We can no longer be a nation indentured. Our very salivation is at stake. Together, we must brace ourselves. As we cross over to the bridge work, into the 23rd century, let us bite the bullet and together make America a sea of shining smiles from sea to shiny sea. Now, friends, some people will tell you that this mandatory toothbrushing law is about the secret dental police kicking down your door at 3 a.m. to make sure you've brushed. Friends,
It's a
it is
beard
not.
brushing law.
Some will mention the dental re-education centers or the preventative dental maintenance detention facilities. It's about none of these things. It's not about the government-issued toothpaste containing an addictive yet harmless substance. No, friends, it is not even about DNA gene splicing to create a race of winged monkeys to act as tooth fairies. Friends, what this mandatory toothbrushing law is really about is strong teeth for a strong America. My name is Vermin Supreme. I am a friendly fascist. I am a tyrant that you should trust, and you should let me run your life, because I do know what is best for you. Yes, I am a politician. I will promise you anything your little electorate heart desires, because you are my constituents. You are the informed voting public, and because I have no intention of keeping any promise that I make. Vote early, vote often. Remember, a vote for Vermin Supreme is a vote completely thrown away. I would like to take this moment to acknowledge my mother, who is in the audience here today. Please stand up, Mother. Please stand up.
Does not. I mean, the camera
if you can
does
stand
not.
up, please stand up.
Yeah, the camera doesn't show his mother at this point.
I don't know if I want to see his
this
mother
is my
either.
mother?
Yeah, I want to see his
There we go.
mother.
And 5 years ago this April, I gave her a kidney. My challenge to you people, everybody on the stage and everybody in the audience, give up a kidney.
All right, thank you, Mr. Supreme. Thank you.
He's got the boot on the head. That's why I started laughing.
Mr. Randall Terry,
The boot on
sir,
the head.
you have 2 minutes from Ambassador Shoemaker.
Mr. Supreme, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Like some of the other candidates, including former Governor Romney, this is not your, shall we say, first rodeo.
Let us say that.
This is not the first time you have run for president in the
Correct.
New Hampshire primary. And President Romney has been accused, and I'm not taking a position one way or the other, of taking different positions on different
3%
issues. I'm
Democrat
asking
vote?
you right now,
Like
do you
more.
still stand by your pledge made in 2008 to provide a pony for every American?
Yes, I do, sir.
I
Free
raise you
ponies
to
for all
unicorn.
Americans, one of the overlooked issues in America
One of the
today.
overlooked
My
issues.
Free Pony platform is, of course, a jobs creation program. It will create lots and lots of jobs once we switch over to a
Pony
pony-based
waste.
economy. We'll also lower our dependence on foreign oil. We'll also be able to turn all that pony poop into methane gas and wonderful compost, so we'll be able to up our soil that is being depleted by agrochemicals, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, the important thing to realize is that it is a federal pony identification program where you will need your pony with you at all times.
It's like a service pony.
Thank you, Mr. Green.
Look at these guys.
God, the faces on all these.
They're all so serious.
Mr. Supreme, I wanted to follow up on Ambassador
I love the
Shoemaker's
questions. These questions are great. They get it.
regarding the ponies.
Yes.
New Hampshire Union Leader Beth.
The only government
Lamontagne
entitlement
Hall.
program that you support. What
Reporter
other
and
entitlement
columnist.
programs are you for?
Just that one. That's enough. But in the vein of
That's enough.
energy production, I'd also like to address my harnessing the awesome power of zombies for energy sources. It's not just to run away from anymore. No, we have giant turbines that we're working on, and we will have lots of zombies, and we'll just sort of dangle brains in front of them, and then they will turn the giant turbines, creating energy to lessen the dependence on foreign oil in America here today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Supreme, your 30-second closing statement, please.
He gets, oh my God, this is hilarious.
My name is Vermin. 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 Vermin Supreme. And you can vote. And you can vote. And you can vote for me for president if you want to. And my name is Vermin. And okay, thanks very much for coming out today. Oh, one more thing. Jesus told me to make Randall Terry gay with magic sprinkled up.
And he glitters.
He glitters this guy. This guy sitting next to him.
All right.
Trying to make him
I
gay
can't
with
say I
glitter
haven't
dust.
done that before. I've
Mr.
spontaneously.
O'Donnell, please
combusted
take us out
glitter.
of this with 30 seconds of your final thoughts.
That
Oh
was
no!
it.
And then the next guy has to go
Yeah, I
covered
know.
in glitter.
How does he go after that? How does anyone compete with Vermin Supreme? I might vote for him. I'm getting there. I swear to God.
Well, we had our chance. I believe. Can we? I don't know. We could fact check.
You know what? A
We don't
vote
do
for
that
Vermin
here.
Supreme is a dictator you can trust.
It was like 4% of the vote for Democrats, and then like another whole chunk of independents and Republicans.
Oh, he got that much?
Yeah.
I was trying
It
to find
a
that out. Where did you
significant
find
amount.
that? Because I never looked
just
it up.
read it. I just read
Oh
it
my
today.
God. We need to find out. Well, I want to know how many votes he got. We need to add those votes up and find out how many votes did
We should
Vermin
give them
Supreme
all
get
a
in Hampshire.
vaporizer.
Yeah.
We'll call up our friend.
We
Bob.
want those people to be listening to this show because we agree with them.
Instant feedback.
Oh, we got some instant feedbacks, 2 of them. Let me move my mic and my, I don't know, I'm all out of whack. I can't
That's
even
great.
read them.
People
let
are
me read
calling
these.
in. How can I get
Oh,
one?
Mass Vocals says, how can I get one? You can get a vaporizer by winning the contest. It's at freemassmedia.com. Put in your email, sign up for their email list, and you're in the contest. There's 15 people in it. After today, we expect a lot more. I expect to see that you're in the contest. Put your email in there, freemassmedia.com.
And then we got Infinite here, who also wants
yeah.
to be in a different contest. Let's read. I really want you guys to play the.
Oh yeah, he sent us. He sent it as instant feedback. Maybe Newman can get it.
So we
but-
got it. We got it.
We got it. Oh man!
But no, we asked for it at 2 Hotheads on
See, we make
Cannabis.
dreams come
We're
true.
using vaporizers right now. Newman, we don't know if we're going to be able to play this. So
I know.
we're gonna-
Newman's
I'm
got
gonna
it.
send it to myself, and I'm gonna see how it.
we'll check it
Oh,
out.
okay.
Newman will check
Can
it
I read
out.
the rest of the instant feedback?
Yeah, you want to read it?
Disappeared.
Yes.
Oh, it says, I really want you guys to play the beat I made yesterday.
You can see that?
YouTube link. I know, yeah.
Wow,
I'm
this is a new fucking thing. Wait. I want to note this, Newman. Leave it for her to read this. I want to see
that's
this.
it.
I don't want to forget. To
I
send
always
it to
had to
myself.
read them, and I always fucked them up.
Okay,
Now she
yeah,
can
he's
read
gonna
them from
forget.
across
Put it
his
back.
eyesight.
Just
read,
laser
read the
eyes.
thing again. Read it again.
No,
Laser
I like
eyes.
that the subject is dubstep beat.
All right.
All right, so let's hear it. We'll hear it in a little while.
We
Newman's
had
gonna
2
get it
instant
hooked up.
feedbacks. All right.
That's great. That means people are paying attention, yo. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I hope you're having as much fun as we are.
I hope so. I'm wondering if Carmelita's listening because that's the one I'm worried about. Are we doing a good job? You know, we'll find out. Maybe Carmel will call in if she's listening.
Yeah. Well,
us
you
how we're
can.
doing.
What's the number? It's 617-606-4122. I wrote it on my hand, and then my hand got sweaty. But hey, it's here on the wall.
It is.
Look at that.
Yep.
So, Vermin Supreme, let's discuss this because I personally, I have to say that he seems to know his stuff. And when I say know his stuff, I mean
His stuff.
yeah, he apparently has broken through the mainstream, has gotten his message out there. You know, the inverted boot and the ponies for everyone. I don't see how you can refuse that. But really, like, I mean, what does it say about our country and our media that this is like, I think that the fact that he's gotten so popular is just because comparatively it doesn't even seem that absurd.
Yeah, and he's telling the truth. A lot of people get the joke, and the joke is that he is basically just doing what all the other candidates do.
Horse and pony race or something like that.
he's just basically saying this is the truth, and take it or leave it and vote for me because I'm Vermin Supreme, and I like it. It's hilarious, and it's like this new thing. I think what happened with him, we have another instant feedback we'll read in a second. But I think the thing with Vermin Supreme is that in this election, it represented that we have a new media happening and a new way of doing things. Last 4 years ago, he didn't get this attention. He didn't get this amount of votes.
It's true, and the same thing with SSDP. I mean, we're seeing a theme there with people, knowing exactly how to court to the, to the new media.
And the Freedom Bus Caravan.
It involves a little bit of theatrics. Like you have to get out, you have to get visible, and not everyone is going to be as as flagrant as Vermin Supreme is, but it's still the tactic is pretty excellent and can be applied to any sort of movement. But it's funny that this is what's happening right now. I'm sure, as we know, has Vermin come out as a legalization advocate? Has he made it? Was he interviewed?
I know. I wonder about that. He spoke at the Freedom Rally. So
that's true. He spoke at Extravaganza last year too.
I missed it, so I don't even know what he said at the Freedom Rally. I kind of be interested to hear what he said because I was on the other stage. I didn't hear it. But, wow, I thought it was pretty wild. We also got another instant feedback from Mass Vocals, and he basically is calling out someone over at Fitchburg State, SSDP. I don't know. I don't really want to read it because I don't know what's true and what's not. It's like, I don't know. If you want to show me some proof, I don't know. I think that he's just taken to offense, basically. You know what? The point, I think, is valid maybe in a way that I could say is Mass Vocals is criticizing a video that Fitchburg SSDP put out. And he thinks it makes Fitchburg look bad. And he thinks it's maybe classism. And I could kind of see it to a point. He's a local.
Fitchburg makes Fitchburg look bad.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's there's some truth to that, too. So, I mean, I don't want to be classist either. I think there are a lot of good sides to Fitchburg, too. And that State College is one of them. I've hung out up there. I like Fitchburg. I know that there are some issues, and I think that's what the video is addressing. And I think the video just basically said they were trying to get some money to go to a special convention. And a lot of times, the truth of it is, when you have Northeastern University, SSDP, or BU, some of these other city colleges that have a lot of money, they get funded and they get to go. And the kids maybe at Fitchburg State College, where it's not a private university, where it's kind of the lower rung of the state colleges because people don't want to go to Fitchburg. Let's be serious. That maybe they don't have the money and they needed some funding, and he wanted to show this is Fitchburg. And that is his point, Mass Vocals. He thinks the video doesn't represent Fitchburg well, I think. I don't want to read the whole thing, but he sent us a message about that in SSDP. And I think SSDP does great work. I love that organization, Students for Sensible Drug Policy. I think everyone should start a chapter. Everyone should get involved. And if you don't have one at your school,
we need a little bit. We need to we need to start feeling the love amongst the marijuana community, and heal our wounds with the medicine that binds us. We shouldn't be making even more fragments in our community. Unfortunately,
yeah, unless it's a real thing. If it's a real documented issue, you have someone. And I don't even think it's personal either. It's like you can have principles. That's fine. And Mass Vocals always has his principles. I like them. But sometimes I think, things go too far. And I agree with you. We need to find more peace and harmony and get things done
we're
together.
Getting nice again. We're getting nice again. We got to stop
Too happy.
Too happy.
It's because of Heather.
It's because of this.
Have we been happy since Heather came? She's like,
too happy.
We love Heather. Heather, we got married last week.
What happened?
We got married.
What?
I thought we did. No? Oh, I guess we're just dating still. I don't know. She's looking at me. She's like, I didn't marry you, fool.
Yeah, I don't have a remarkable dowry. I'm pretty, no, you don't want to marry me. Trust me.
I do.
Trust me, ladies.
Believe me. I want to marry you on this radio show. So we're the two hotheads on cannabis.
me.
We're doing Vaporizer from Vapor Brothers. Our phone number is 617-606-4122. Taking instant feedback at if@unregularradio.com. And what do we have more music upcoming, right?
We do. We got something that was made infamous on Jimmy Fallon, Lion Ass Bitch, when his drummer decided to play this song. When who came on, Heather?
Michelle Bachmann.
Michelle Bachmann.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was not good.
Really? What happened with Michelle
But
Bachmann?
that could easily be applied to any of these
It
other
can be.
Republican
Song-
candidates that we're seeing.
Yeah, it's
you
called
know?
Lion Ass Bitch by Fishbone.
And
Oh wow!
it's appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, so he did when was this the Roots that did
Yeah,
this?
Yes, this is
Questlove had to
But give
apologize
love-
to
give
her.
love-
Oh, he
to
did. He had
Fishbone.
so like when they did this, it wasn't like the show wasn't.
No,
like,
you know how they play music when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
walk on? That's what it was.
No, I know, but like, did the band decide to do this against the rest of the show producers?
I don't
You know-
believe so.
No, yeah, they went pretty undercover.
Yeah, they just
And-
didn't tell
and-
anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They were-
So
yeah.
they just took it upon themselves to be like, "Fuck her,"
Which I think they do anyway.
Well.
I think
Which
they
is
probably
excellent,
have
but
some
now they've
autonomy.
been
I don't know.
disciplined. Questlove has been disciplined and is no longer allowed to make he has to go through like 3 producers.
Bullshit. That ain't gonna
No,
last.
it's true, it's
I
true.
know. Yeah, they'll do it for a while.
But I want to give credit to Fishbone,
Yeah.
who's always been an amazing band and huge supporters of the movement as
Yeah.
well. So I thought this was appropriate.
That's
They have
great.
an excellent song. I'm a weed plant. We'll have to play that on another show.
Let's hear it for
But
them, though, for doing that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they played some benefit shows out for Prop 19 and stuff, or did some stuff.
Hey,
for,
whether you agree or disagree with political speech, it's too often in the corporate environment on these corporate shows stifled. And when an individual group or a rock band or a hip hop group, whatever you call it, they take a stand. I like it.
Let's hear it.
Sitting here with Hotheads on cannabis. Up in the studio, freestyle, no planning this. Up with my honey from the city of DC. It's easy to see he be EC in the city. He born in, raised in hell no rebel. Time to rock the bells. It's two Hotheads on cannabis. Yo, pass the joint. If you ain't listening to the show, then you're missing the point. Get it?
You are listening to Two Hotheads on Cannabis on unregularradio.com.
Two hotheads on cannabis. We're giving away a Vapor Brothers Vaporizer, and we're going to read some of the emails we've been getting from different people that want this vaporizer and why they want it. Right, Heather?
Yes, we are. We got some really good ones here too. So you guys are gonna have to get creative. If you have an opinion about which one you think should win, or if you want to advocate for yours, you can call us at 617-606-4122 and mention the name. But ultimately, it's our decision, right? And I like.
Well, actually, I think the official rules on this one is that we're going to draw numbers. So we're asking them to send us, for advice, so we can read them on the air. We want to know why people want them. But ultimately, we're going to draw numbers. We're not going to pick them that
I
way.
thought they would have to write essays to impress me.
Well,
'cause I
they're
was
writing
getting really
essays 'cause
excited.
they want
Well,
these,
these are already impressing me, so
Yeah,
let's read
so-
some. I have Howard said, "I want a vaporizer so I can travel to the 4th dimension."
Oh, wow.
Time
That's something I didn't think of.
to go back in time.
Now I really
before
want
you
it.
wrote
The
that
4th
email.
dimension. How do you? What is the 4th dimension?
Time.
Time?
Is that where Newman is right now?
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good.
Well, I'm
All right,
always out of time.
you got to read one now.
Oh, Heather's taking a. Are you all right, Heather?
I'm great. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I would, but I got the stomach virus. I don't want people to catch my virus.
No, it's your turn to read the.
Oh, I thought it was my
email.
the hit. Oh, okay. I've got this gentleman said it's the cleanest, most efficient way to smoke. I don't think the term is smoke. To consume, I think would be better. But he did say the cleanest, most efficient way to smoke. And he also said allows for remnants to be used as cooking materials, virtually eliminates need for ashtrays, lighters, papers, and everything else. And it's a really, really different, really awesome high.
Oh, wasn't that nice? Sarah said she wants a vaporizer because it is healthier and would be useful around a toddler, unless that toddler has hands that like to get burned by vaporizers. Ooh, shiny, glowy. Ow. I don't have a hand anymore. No, I'm just kidding,
Yeah,
guys.
that's not going to happen with us.
It's just a joke. Sick mind. Or let's see. We also have Andrew, who says he lives in Maine where it gets very, very dry inside. I'd love to get some vapor in the air and in my skin.
There you go.
Oh, it's like a humidifier.
Yeah,
it's, like
it's another humidifier.
Yeah,
natural.
That's so nice.
I got another guy that wrote. I know this guy actually. He said he just quit smoking cigarettes, and it would be nice to go smoke free altogether. I think a vaporizer is all I really need. The only problem is that all the good ones are out of my budget, and I won't waste money on another crappy one. Hook me up. And you know what? If he wins this, I hope he does win it, but I have no... That's the thing. That's why we're not going to do it on judgment, because then it comes in, it could be cronyism. We're doing it by the numbers. We're going to do it live in the studio with a bunch of people here, witness, probably on video. So we're going to do it live in the studio, and I hope this guy wins it, because I know him. And, you know, it is exactly what he says. This isn't one of those cheap vaporizers. This is a piece. This is the nice...
This ain't
the
your mama's vaporizer.
Yeah, it's the real deal. We're giving away.
So that's in 2 weeks. Up next, we're going to introduce a little segment that was suggested by our friend over here, Mike Newman, to pick some interesting things off of our Facebook page, which has been growing. 2 Hotheads on Cannabis. Please like us. I guess you were saying we should have a like challenge, because that seems to be the hip thing to do. Like, you know...
How many people can you invite
like
to the page?
500 likes,
Yeah.
and you'll take sexy pictures, or what are we going to offer?
Yeah. We'll do something for you. We'll have you on the show. How's that? You can call in and be our guest on our show.
We'll listen to
if someone invites 500 people
MP3s,
from 500 people from their Facebook page to our Facebook page, it's very easy to do. All you got to do is type their name in on the invite on the right, and you do that. Yeah, we'll put you on the show, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you have something to say. That's even more important. We had a lot of stories posted on that Facebook group this week. Like Jimmy Fowler, my boy's posting about his Canamania event. He's been on the show a few times. He's doing a big event, and I think it's the Augusta Civic Center over the 420 weekend. I think it's right before 420, but he's posted on there. You can check out his videos. And there's some other people posting pictures. I don't know. Do we want to say every,
No.
No, we don't.
The plan was to pick the good
But there's a High Times Medical Cannabis Cup in Los Angeles. There's some Canamania coverage being announced from Ryan Horscott. Greg Runge is on there from Unregular Radio. Carrie Jones posted a story about asking some questions. She's getting them answered from Eric Wunderlich. So there's also some knowledge being spread on there. Medical patients are asking about medical card status in different states, and the experts are going up there and they're answering and giving them good advice.
That's awesome.
Kimberly Ellis also posted some pictures that have gotten a lot of responses. And I think the big story of the week that we were talking about, if I can find it again, scrolling down,
it's about how marijuana use actually has been found in this new study to improve lung function. So that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it was
a big deal. I want to know from you guys if you have experienced that and you think that it's true, because I'm like an asthmatic. I'm an asthmatic rapper smoker. It's a complicated life to live, and sometimes it does. I feel like it does help, and sometimes absolutely not. So I want to know, like, what you guys think about it, especially those asthmatics out there.
Yeah. Yep. Dexter6 posted that. Procon.org was the website, and it's marijuana use does not harm lungs. 20-year study finds. Procon.org.
Yeah, this wasn't just casual users. They were talking to people who I think were between a couple thousand and 10,000 joints in their lifetime, which gets me to think, how do you keep track? Do you have a little a tally, a hash mark place? Oh, hash mark.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Like in your house, and like memento, you're like crossing off every single time you smoke weed. Like, how do you know if you've smoked? Like, how many? All right, I want to go around the room and estimate. How many joints do you think you've smoked in your lifetime? We'll start with Newman.
I'm not going to be that impressive, though. I'll say.
Well, we can build up.
I'm bad with that. Let's say 200.
Oh my God! Really?
I told you.
Oh my God! You're such a Newman.
So, what does someone else say? Get off me.
I've only been smoking the past couple of years, so I mean, at most maybe 600-700-ish. I don't know.
Made up for last time.
Yeah.
So.
Mike, what about you?
What about me?
about you?
I'm like Tupac. You know
How
what
high
I
can
mean?
you count?
It's like hundreds of thousands.
Yep.
Yeah, millions. I've smoked millions of joints.
He's the Wilt Chamberlain of smoking.
I could, like, you know, when they have when you have the real cannabis activists get together and they cook with cannabis and they have all the food spread.
I want to get invited to these top secret.
I know
events.
some of you have seen it. Have you seen me do it?
Can I come?
I just basically eat the whole thing. You know what? Like everyone else will have like one or two. I'll have like the whole table and I'll still be happy. I'll be like, oh, this is it. It's just, I don't know, millions of pounds consumed. I'm an eater.
You rock those buffalo wings.
Oh yeah.
Down Rhode Island.
Sarah Sparks. What is it? What's the? Oh wait, say it again.
$5,000. $5,000. Louder.
Oh, easily 5,000.
There you go.
Sarah Sparks admitted to 5,000. All right. Well, how about Nikki? Nikki?
I said like maybe like 600.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
Like,
Maybe. All right.
I've only been smoking the past couple of years.
All right.
Yeah.
What about Tommy? He's asking me. You want to know, Tommy? Oh, Tommy.
I want to know.
I've been smoking
I wanna know.
about 10 years now. And
So he's going to qualify because it's going to be a big number.
It is.
It's going to be a big number.
You need a calculator?
I could honestly go through an ounce in like 3 days.
I know what you mean. Hey, you know what? That's just smoking.
Yep.
Sometimes the way it goes is good stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
See, I want a calculator because I'm going to think about it the logical way. Like, all right, if I'm saying like pretty much, you know, since probably the age of 15, I'm like, okay, I can almost do that kind of math. So we have like 8 years, like times like 1 joint per day. Like that's a very conservative estimate. That's a lot. That's a fuck ton. I don't know. I'm not doing math right now.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
I'm not in school.
I mean, if you times 10 though.
This is a great challenge.
Yeah, that's a great challenge.
And if you go,
what about you? We're leaving with you. We built
I
up
said
to
a
you.
million. I like seriously.
Oh,
I'm like the
million.
Tupac of, you know how he smoked weed like every minute. That's like me.
Not
It's like,
Tupac.
I just, you know, it's a large number, too large to think. It's like you think of your number, Heather.
Yeah.
It's times 10. You know what I mean? It's like you know,
I believe
and then
it.
some. Like I'm,
believe it.
it's just coming out of my skin.
This is so funny. It's like sleep numbers, you know, but it's weed numbers.
Yeah, I got a high weed number.
It's nothing like that.
Oh, yeah.
What's your weed number?
Yeah. What's your weed number?
Exactly. TM.
They should put that on Match.com. What's your weed number? Everyone's just gonna say 420 though. Let's be serious.
Yeah. Match.com would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So we're live on the 2 Hotheads on Cannabis, and we got a full studio. We have it's myself. Well, I shouldn't start with myself ever when Heather's here. We got Heather Mack here, #1 co-host, and Mike K and myself again, and Mike Newman's behind the board. We got Nikki and Tommy from Free Mass Media here.
And Sarah Sparks from Free Mass Media. She just signed on.
Oh, she's part of you guys now too.
We're a complete media team.
I hope you got it in blood.
We call it Sarah Sparks. She's the #1 photographer.
And she's got a really nice new blog too. Massbites.com.
BYTES.
Oh, I was reading that. That's you, baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we gotta cook together.
We do.
We should have a little cooking segment on the show.
I think we should.
Cannabis cooking,
Yeah.
right?
Game. I'm totally
Yeah.
game for
Okay.
that.
Got the camera.
Yeah, let's do a video. Let's do a video.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
And we have some other chefs in this community too. That I was just thinking that actually, like, let's bring some cannabis people in here. That
Usually
cook and
it's
bring
just
food.
me watching Chopped and smoking weed, but I can bring those things together.
We're
in
gonna
the
have
real
some
world.
cook-offs
I
in here
love
too.
you already.
Yeah.
You've been loving
Yeah.
me.
You're right.
And we should talk about. Maybe we'll talk about some of our guests upcoming, potential guests, ones we are inviting, even though we're not sure. We're going to beg them to come on. How's that? And then we're going to talk about the big guests that we're going to have upcoming.
If you want, we can take a musical break and come back and do that.
That's what we're going to do.
Sounds
and
great.
What are we going to play now?
This is a new project from Heather.
Oh yeah, this Dusty Records, Dusty Records 2012. Enjoy it. This is called White Privilege.
All right.
OnRegularRadio.com.
Yep. Dusty Broad in the building. White Privilege. Now every white kid with the black accent thinks he's a rapper, big money flashing. Boo, you a cashier at Market Basket. Only paper stacking is paper for plastic. Grabbing your package, you thug passion.
with rude boogies. You can't jam. Got a loose booty and a ruthless hand. Slip you a roofie and schmooze with the van. Got you a groupie, put him in the van. Tie up his hands, baby be a man. Time for some moving and do some Ativan. You so macho, cocky, guapo, whiter than Rocco, richer than gelato. White privilege, bitch, listen to Chicago. Ignorance is bliss, kids, rock the Gestapo. Ho, hey, it's white privilege, Paco.
White privilege, white privilege, white privilege, white privilege, white pilgrims, white pilgrims, white pilgrims having white children, white children, white children, white children, white children killed them for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions.
White privilege.
I used to be Super Saiyan, now I'm Bill Blasky. Doesn't really make a difference, so if you ask me, you shouldn't be rapping. You should be packing a bowl and relaxing and listening to my raps. Don't even try Mac. You were standing next to a Venus flytrap, and you're a tiny insect on a lilac. I'm a good fuck, you're just a dry fat. So get your wide ass out of my Carmack. Stay out my lane, cause my lane is a tarmac. Get it? I'm a plane, I'm so fly, cuz a bullet to the brain couldn't kill my buzz. I consume my alcohol and vendor. I'm Belushi and Hemingway thrown into a blender. Come at me any day, I'll end ya.
Yeah! Quick little breather!
Yeah!
This was our sound check song, so you guys should already know how ill this is.
Hey!
Come on, get a little closer.
Go!
Oh, that's right, come on. Let me see your booties loosen.
What's that in your pocket? You're flashing on me. Let me see what you got. What's that in your pocket? You're flashing on me. Let me see what you got.
What you got now?
Hickory dickory dot. Let me see what you got. Better not come through with a block inside. Tick tock, why not? $20 spot and rock that job. What's that in your pocket? You're flashing on me. Let me see what you got.
What you got now?
What's that in your pocket? You're flashing on me. Let me see what you got. Hickory dickory dot. Let me see what you got. Better not come through with a block inside. Tick tock, why not? Grab a $20 spot then rock that job. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Star, making your way to the bar. Try to play me like guitar, you won't get far. I keep my goods in the jar. Rolling, I'm not in the car. Acting bizarre. Take it from me, that just bump for the cross, and I stay on the grind till I hear a flat line. Coming up fast. Hoping this feeling will last. AC on blast, spawn to the max. Get out the way, cause I'm going right past. Coming up fast. Hoping this feeling will last. AC on blast, spawn to the max. Get out the way, cause I'm blowing right past. And we slide. B43, yo, that's my ride. Whose leg then is parked outside? Here's some kitty girl, get inside. Oh, yo, we slide. B43, yo, that's my ride. Whose leg then is parked outside? Here's some kitty girl, get inside. For hey, Mr. Hay's in the building.
You wanna mess with the preacher, better say your prayers, cause I'm like an onion, I got layers. Fuck up your shit, worse it with the amaze. We monopoly millionaires. Remember being the inspirators? I cruise stealing your flayers. Screw you kids, I like pedophilia stairs. Better buy in, cause we dealing in rare. So, but I believe we straight from the beat. Only thing straight is a lock on the street. Call me cat together from this way. We turn up the heat, you turn over your cheek. Head of the class, back of the line. Bold and beautiful, days of our lives. And the taste of our crime is on our tongue like a secret. PG sheets, so sex. And we ride on pleasure and thrive on pain. Ride all the times like you wish you never came. Can't be a winner, you never play the game. Times are changing in a line, it's all the same. So don't speak, cause you don't know what you say. Factory rhymes at $1 a day. Sweatshop, grab a steak, sweatshop pay. Stuck in the 7-second delay. So hey, tell me what you got to say. Your rhymes is tight, your thighs is white, so come and make my day. Say hey. No way. You think you wanna play?
Say what?
Gotta have a bite of me tonight
And see how long you stay.
I'll make the dudes obey.
Obey.
Yeah. Quick little white wine.
Soundboard with that.
Quick little white wine and water break. Right, quick.
You're listening to Two Hotheads on Cannabis with Mike Cann and Heather Mack, only on unregularradio.com.
Back on Two Hotheads on Cannabis.
Oh, man.
You got a couple songs.
That was a rough little mashup right there that we didn't intend to do, but that's all good.
It worked good, though.
It's an
But we
exclusive,
cut off
right?
my man Bill Brasky, man, was cut off at the end of that. But you can listen to the full track on our Dusty Records mix page. on SoundCloud.
I heard that on SoundCloud.
Yeah, no, it's a good song, and I was gonna explain like the my part of the message is kind of taking to task all these like frat white boy rappers from the suburbs, like, you know, I drink beer, guys, like, you know, hey, I like the Patriots, you know, like, you know, bitches. Fill in the blank. And I'm just like bored with that shit, so I wrote a little bit about that, but then my man Bill Prasky comes in at the end with like this whole, you're gonna have to just listen to it online, all right? I'll just, you take my word for it, and we'll play it again next week, and we won't cut it off with solo sex, so at least it's still me.
I could probably try and
saying.
cue it up, you know, so we could hear it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that part of it, yeah?
Yeah, just the end, yo. Just that last bit.
Yeah,
It's
we got to hear that now.
Yeah, we got it.
To do it. And
we have
Can
like.
you do it now, or do we have to? Should we go to talk?
I can do it right
come
now.
back to. Okay.
I'll just start it playing near the end of it. It's right at the
All
end.
right, Newman's pulling it together. It's like the last little.
Newman can do it.
Little bit.
You just let him know what you want, and he does it.
Brain couldn't kill my buzz. I pursue my alcohol the vendor. Revolution Hemingway thrown into a blender. Come at me any day, I'll end ya.
Oh,
exactly
it did it again.
Yeah, that was on manual too.
Oh, womp womp. All right, well, that's my fault then.
Oh, there's something wrong with the track.
That's okay.
They didn't
It's to
finish
keep you-
rendering.
Yeah, it's just a tease. It's
All right.
It's a little.
But we
tease
got
for you
some of
guys.
it.
Yeah, we did. Well, I'll get
We
get
got-
the rest for next week.
All right.
that's a promise. But yeah, so we have a few things we wanted to announce about guests coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was I am hoping to talk with Terry Franklin from the Freedom Bus Caravan and talk about his experience in New Hampshire, and also Miss Gaetana Brown, who's incredible in the Little War Twins, one of the most amazing local, just plain musicians and people that I've met in Boston. I can't say enough wonderful things about this woman because she is incredible and unbelievably talented, and her band Little War Twins has been playing all over the place. And I want to have them on the show, and at least her, and maybe do some acoustic awesomeness. So it should be really good.
Yeah.
We're hoping for next week. We'll see.
I would love that. She's. I see her around the studio, and I just was. I knew who they were, but I didn't know they had a band or whatever. And I'd see them around the studio. They kick around here sometimes, and they started playing one day, and I just like turned around and I went, "Oh my God, who are they?" You know what I mean? Like, who is that girl? Like, she was just...
And she danced with us on stage at the Freedom Rally, actually. Gaetana did, so extra props to her. That's, she's amazing. And,
Awesome.
Yeah, if any of you guys have suggestions or want to be on the show, you have something interesting to say, I mean, we definitely want to hear from you. Talk to us on Facebook. We're both on Facebook way too much.
I need a vacation.
Healthy, so.
two hotheads on cannabis.
Yep.
The Facebook group, and we also talked about you can call us 617-606-4122 and submit your music that way, or instant feedback at IF.
Yeah, have a bunch of those today.
Yeah.
It's a good day.
Yeah, there you go. So we're still reading. People want to win this vaporizer, this beautiful vaporizer.
Oh no!
Oh yeah! Wait.
What about our other upcoming guests?
Oh, we didn't say it. Oh man. Yeah, we should say that.
Mm-hmm.
We have if you're on our Facebook group, you already probably saw it. The announcement, January 28th. We have Miss Jody Emery, the Principat's wife, coming on the show. She's been calling in from Vancouver, Canada.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, we're really, really thrilled to be able to talk with her. So it should be an excellent show, and we know you guys should be as thrilled, if not more.
Yes. And DJ Slim will be in that day too. He's the one who kind of hooked up the relationship with us, talking to each other to get her on the show. And DJ Slim got frisked in a video that we posted. I shot and I posted it to YouTube a while back. And it was at a Mark Emery protest rally. Me and DJ Slim got harassed by park rangers multiple times that day.
Oh my God.
I got assaulted basically with my camera, and DJ Slim got searched. And it's hilarious because it looks like a, you know how you always see the music videos with the artist getting the perp search and frisked and all that? It looked like that, but it was real. He's got the puff pass jacket going, and you see the big puff pass, and the black guy with his arms extended getting searched by the police, right in the middle of Mark. While I was shooting the video, like I was basically interviewing him, and that's when the park rangers came in.
Wow.
Into the shot. You can see it from...
Protect and serve.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about that, maybe playing some of the audio maybe or whatever, but that was a big moment, and it's going to be nice to have DJ Slim in with Jody Emery and talk about that moment where, we made a little media, and it was for Mark Emery in Canada. The guy is in jail. He's been in jail for a long time now. He's halfway through his sentence. It's time to free Mark Emery. This guy is in jail for seeds and political activism. He's in jail for political free speech, for being too good at it, to embarrassing the Bush drug czar in Canada. That's why he's in jail. So we need to get him out, and we're going to have her on the show. And then we're going to give away the vaporizer that same day. So let's read some more comments. Do we have more of those, Heather?
We do. I've been doodling on them for a little while here. I like this one. Isaiah said, dude. And he really wrote, with 3 W's. I've tried to convince every friend of mine who smokes to pile in for a vape, and they won't do it. They're just too attached to instant gratification. I tell them it would be healthier and cheaper in the long run, but no, everybody gets them swishers. I didn't need to put an accent in there, but he wrote get them swishers, so. Man, come on. I want a vaporizer just so I can say, hey, check it out. I don't have a tar sickness. I feel like I might. Look how far I can run and maybe convince everybody that it's the way to go. I like this. This is like
let's give him a hand.
A vaporizer ambassador over here. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Isaiah, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. Here's another one I'm rooting for too. Yep.
No, this is can I enter? No, I'm gonna have Bill Brasky enter for my household. We'll get down on that.
All right. Billy Brasky. I got another guy. Actually, no, this is a female, a woman. She says, I'm a daytime toker who's had bronchitis a few times. I've cut down on cigarettes, haven't had it in 5 years, and I hope to keep it that way. I have insomnia and terrible stomach aches. I smoke more to relieve me of those ailments than just to get stoned. I gave away my pipes to my friends. I primarily smoke out of a 3-foot bong because it's the only thing I have left.
Is that like the only thing?
Well, she says joints are too much for me alone.
No furniture. No.
You know what? I'm going to just give advice. Don't smoke bongs, generally.
What?
Bongs are like the worst way to...
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they are.
What are you talking about?
No, they actually...
I'm not going to let
take
that
out a lot
go,
of the good nutritious high and the marijuana through the water. Yeah. THC isn't fully water soluble.
Yeah, but you know what? It's it feels good.
Yeah. I've never liked bongs.
They tell me it looks cool. No, honestly, I was gonna ask about this because of the vaporizing thing. I had a little bit. Actually, I remember when I was at Prop 19 at Oaksterdam during Prop 19, and I was at their student lounge, and they had all these like beautiful vaporizers everywhere, volcanoes and stuff, and like everyone was using them. And I had this like debate with this woman who looked like Diana Ross, and she was totally on with me that as cool as vaporizers are, I'd still rather smoke a blunt. As much as it's going to kill me 18 times faster.
I mean, for health-wise, I think it goes like this. From
it's like
what I've understood, the true...
The tempeh of weed. And I just...
for health reasons, the best way to consume is a vaporizer. And then number 2 is through a glass pipe or a joint. And probably 3 is a bong. And blunts got that added tobacco, so that's the problem with blunts. Myself, I'd rather smoke a joint any day, especially with hemp paper. Hemp paper joint, that was my favorite thing to do. But if for long-term health reasons, safety, vaporizer is number 1. It's not smoking. It's a different high. It's cleaner. It's
just not sexy. I like everything else about it. It's not sexy. You can't, except for Mike Newman, you can't look sexy while smoking a vaporizer. It's just this like.
It's too nerdy.
It just is.
You've been smoking a lot of that, haven't you?
Enough.
Speaking of someone who's under the influence of a vaporizer, Heather.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, that's what I say.
But yeah, we had a lovely show today.
We did.
I want to thank all of our callers, our instant feedbacks. That was we learned of. Do we have that guy's dubstep song? We should end with that.
Yeah. Do we want?
I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
Man,
should we do that?
Should we just?
Do we want to risk it? If it's terrible,
I want to
bear with us. This is our life. Getting terrible music sent to us. If it's good, we're geniuses.
All right.
And we want to thank everyone for coming. Mike Newman for being behind the board. Unregular Radio for having us. As always, the #1 station in Boston. You should be listening all the time. Free Mass Media for the Vaporizers for Newman and our listeners. Sarah
Facebook
Sparks.
page.
Yeah, a Facebook page, people. Our phone calls. Heather, again, for being here. Let's hear it for Heather one more time. I know it's week 2, but Heather! And we'll be back, and we're going to be back next week with some big guests.
This guy spells his name Infinite is IINFYN.
Should we leave our mics
This
on?
is gonna be bad.
Should we leave our mics on?
Oh
Just
my
to-
God.
if
I'm
it's
sorry,
bad, we'll start
Infinite.
laughing.
All right, then start it off.
We're going to leave our mics on just for a little while.
All right.
How is this? Is this any good? If you suck, you're in trouble, dude.
Oh man.
Oh no, not sounding too good, dude. Nah, maybe.
All right, Mike's dancing. This is a good sign.
It's not gone yet.
It's a little repetitive.
I think I'm done with this one. Let's. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Keep working.
I'm sorry. I'm pronouncing it phonetically.
We tried.
I'm sorry. I support the fans, but I can't. I just can't do that.
It's time to go. We'll be back next week. Let's play another song, Newman.
We're playing something by our buddies, the 360s.
Oh, yeah.
Death
nice.
Defies Me, and we'll be back next week.
Bye.
Bye.
UnregularRadio.com.